I have a little treat for you today on the podcast. As you know, or you may know, or hopefully know, or if you don't know, this year I've been planning something pretty big, pretty special. And it all started in January. And we have got the next hurdle done as of a couple of weeks ago. I'm talking about the book Direct Playbook, aka my first ever published book. And what I wanted to do is I wanted to share with you the first little couple of paragraphs from the edit. The amazing Neely Khan of Nearly There has been very, very busy over the last couple of months putting together my brain dump that I sent to her. I did a first draft, I wrote all the words down, we had nearly 50,000 words, and she's been actually turning it into something that makes sense. So what I wanted to do on today's episode of the Boostly Podcast is very quickly read to you the first couple of paragraphs to give you a bit of a teaser, a bit of a taster of what is going to come next. And also as well, I'm going to give you the link, if you stick around to the end, the link on how you can join the pre-release squad, where you will get an exclusive discount. You'll get an exclusive Zoom call with me as I walk through the tips. And also as well, when you join that, you get to go and read the first draft if you wish. So let me share my screen. This has never been seen before. There's only me, Neely, and the publisher who has seen this. So I wanted to walk you through it, and I wanted to just read it out to you so you can enjoy it with me now. And then I'll give you more details on how you can find out more about it afterwards. So you're going to discover with this opening section a very distinct, what's the word? Theme with the book. So, champion mindset, the warm-up. Never build your house on somebody else's land. I'll never forget these words, first said to me in a breezy summer of 2013. I had just returned to the UK and back to the family business. A 14-bedroom guest house amid the green landscapes of the Howard-Dale village where I grew up. The granary, it was called our family pride and joy. My task was to take the business online and effectively spread the word. Back then, I thought it was brilliant that such websites such as the Booking Holiday Group, the Expedia Group, and more recently Expedia existed. A place where hospitality accommodation businesses were promised help as well as a decent income. So as long as they had a stash of good photos of their shiny rooms and more keyword stuff descriptions to match. We are partners, these OTAs said. The problem is that they're anything but. We, as the business owners, are just a number to them. Just another property among the millions of others who sign up to their website. Just another means of making money because they only pay us what we get a booking for them. Just another vehicle of their greater expansive plan because remember, even when we do get a booking, you have to pay a percentage of cost back to them. I could go on, but I'm sure you get my drift. You see, when my parents opened their guest house in the 90s, there was no such thing as commission. You simply paid to have your business listed in a newspaper and magazine, and that was that. But when the commission model did emerge, it disrupted the entire industry. So much so that over the last decade, every listing site has adopted it and made a good buck along the way. I see it within the communities I'm part of. The idea of I don't have to pay anything if it doesn't work lulls you into a false sense of security. What's worse is that it's so easy to get sucked in when listing sites with billions of advertising spend are shouting from every digital rooftop and encouraging you to join. The end result? You end up relying on them heavily for your bookings. Which brings me back to that life-changing quote. A friend of mine who has been in business for many years had sent me this reminder at the perfect time. Never build your house on somebody else's land. To me, it means never rely on one platform for all your income, especially if it's a platform you have no ownership over and frankly cannot control. It's worse than putting all your eggs in one basket because you don't even get to be that person who carries the basket around. However, the biggest problem is 5 years since, and after coaching thousands of hosts from all over the world, I have learned that this is exactly what's happening within our industry. In fact, very recently, while writing this book, I spoke to a host who relied on Airbnb for 95% of their bookings. The same host is now no longer in business. So now is the time to take action. And this is the playbook is a great place to start. In it, I've poured all my experience, learnings, insights, and the odd soccer reference to help you finally regain control and turn your business into the champion of direct bookings. You're going to love it. Game on. Okay, if you want to find out more, if you want to join the book, the pre-book release book squad, go to boostly.co.uk/book. It only costs 99 pence to join. And with that, you'll get exclusive access to the first draft, to a very exclusive discount, as well as an exclusive Zoom link pre-release where I'll go for everything in this book with you and much more. Thank you so much for being part of this. I really am looking forward to this book being released. I will have more information when it is going to be so. Until then, stay awesome. Make sure you're proactive, and please, please, please help me get this book to #1 so we can get more hosts aware of the book Direct Movement.
Having a blast, gonna get it on the Bruce Lee podcast. Bruce Lee like Bruce Lee, cause it's so hard and the T is loose leaf. Making up those rhymes, don't write it, just do it loosely.